This is the Flamingo in Las Vegas, and this is the courtyard in the back. But currently, it looks like this. Wah, wah, I know. Let's change that in today's video. Let's get right into it. And look at this big old fat empty space. We don't like that. We do not like empty spaces here on this YouTube channel. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this bad boy up. By the end of this episode, all of this space will be full of jungles and bushes and trees and pools and rivers and waterfalls and all sorts of fun little bits and bops. So I'm happy that you are here to join me on this experience. Here we go, working on the back hotel. I forgot what hotel this was. But it's connected to the Flamingo, so that's all you need to know. And you can see the Ferris wheel right behind it if you guys want to see that being built. Go check out my last video where I built the link. So there you go, little shout out to the Ferris wheel squad. But here we are working on some pathways and getting the basic layout for the pool set up. This is an interesting pool because this is a really big sort of courtyard area, all of this space, but the pool is kind of small for the size of this courtyard. I would imagine there'd be more pools, or at least a bigger pool than this, but most of this space is just full of trees and shrubbery and bushes. And hey, you guys know me, I'm not gonna complain if I gotta build some bushes. So you know, I'm not complaining, but I'm just stating, you know, it's a little interesting that this pool seems a little small, but hey, it is what it is. And you know what, we're just gonna have to live with it. But as you can see, I'm just starting off with the same thing that I do on all of my builds. I'm mapping out the basic sort of pathways and the basic rock work, I guess, and the terrain, mapping everything out. This thing right here that I'm working on, that's going to be a waterfall that kind of pools over into this pool here, which is pretty cool. We're getting some start of some shrubbery and some trees, which is very beautiful, fantastic. Like I said, a lot of trees, especially a lot of palm trees. You can see it's already just going hog wild with the palm trees over here. And there is this little pool cornered off in the corner over here, which is a little interesting, I guess. It might be for this little hotel tower right here, or just a little, I don't know, hidden secluded area if you want to get away from the partying and the vodka and the alcohol and all the crazy people getting absolutely sloshed on their Vegas vacation, because that's what I imagine goes on at these pools. That's kind of the vibe that I get. But here we go, more trees, adding some nice ambience to this whole area here. And guys, I don't know if you noticed, but at the time of this recording, it is the Christmas season, and I just want to go ahead and shout myself out, give myself a little shout out like I'm my own sponsor. But if you want to go in the description below, I do have a shop where I am selling some merch. I got some stickers, I got some magnets, I got a mouse pad, which is pretty crazy. But hey, it's a Christmas time. Go get yourself some beautiful merch. I don't have t-shirts or anything because I'm not that big of a channel yet, but hey, maybe, you know, like 100,000 subscribers, I'll introduce some actual clothing items or something like that. That'll be cool. But for now, I'm keeping humble, stay humble, you know, just like Kendrick Lamar said it himself, be humble. But go ahead and check that stuff out if you're interested. But you know, I had to plug myself, guys, you know, I had to do it. But while I was shamelessly plugging myself, we came to the other side of the Flamingo over here, and you can see there are no pools over on this section of the courtyard. This is the section that has a bunch of rivers and rock work, and this is pretty much like a jungle. It might as well be a jungle because there is just so many trees over here. And you can see okay, well, I guess we're moving away from that, so I'll resume my statement that I had about that when we finish furnishing this pool section. A little interesting the way that I decided to do this, but hey, it is what it is. We adapt and we overcome to what we're looking at. So there we go. We got a bunch of benches and stuff over here, and just continuing the trees and bushifying of this place. No more super flat, empty field. It is looking very nice, and this sort of like grand sort of pool right here, it's like a more professional, I guess, looking kind of pool. It's not like down there where all the DJs and the partiers are. This is like a more sophisticated chill area, but it's not too secluded off, but it does look very nice, very cool, very chill. Again, it's a small pool, I gotta say. Like, this is a pretty big resort, and it only has a few small pools, which is really interesting. So hey, you know, I can only imagine how crammed those pools are gonna be. But anyways, this purple building right here is actually I actually don't know what the actual building is, but right next to it is where you can do weddings and stuff and like get married. So that's pretty cool. So I assume that it's like a chapel of some sort. I don't know. I didn't look into the description for what that building was. I just built it myself. But you can see here, we are getting some water and waterways and rivers and little ponds. And you can see some waterfalls flowing over the side of those rock faces there. Looking very nice. Like I said a few minutes ago, this is sort of the jungle side with a bunch of rivers and islands and trees. And there are actual flamingos in this area, which is pretty cool. I didn't actually incorporate any like fake wool-looking flamingos. Maybe I'll do that before I do the ending cinematics. But hey, maybe some fake flamingos would look nice in this area. But you know, other than that, look at that, just beautiful jungle. We got this sort of chapel-looking thing here, getting all set up and looking dandy. And around the back corner, I actually don't think it's in the shot here. I'm building it right now, but you can't really see it because the building's in the way. But back there where I'm building currently, that's where the sort of wedding area is. It's like an outdoor venue where I guess you can get married there. So hey, that's fun. If you want to get married in Las Vegas, check out the Flamingo. So there you go. I actually had somebody a few years ago comment on the first video I made of the Flamingo, I remember, and they said they were actually getting married here and they wanted me to build this pool area because it would be, you know, cool for them to look at. So I don't know if that person's watching, but if you are, here you go. I did not forget about you after all these years. So that's pretty cool. If I can find their comment, I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen right now. But yeah, there you go. This build is for you. I'm thinking about you, and that's just you know, that's just what I do. I'm a man who pleases the crowd. I'm a showman. I love to please everybody. But here we go, coming towards the last little section here. This is like a little valet section where you can like enter the pool and you can enter the casino. And look at all those beautiful trees in the background. It's fantastic. There is a little section off to the left there that I did off camera because I feel like the trees are getting a little redundant. But there it is, guys. The beautiful courtyard is now finished. Enjoy these wonderful cinematics. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you want me to do next on this channel. I love reading all you guys' suggestions. So until the next video, guys, have a great day and goodbye. It would not be the end of a video if I didn't shout out my patrons. Thank you guys, you are all awesome. Thank you so much. You are helping me out greatly. Have a great day, guys, and goodbye.